What's up, everybody? My name is Robert, my wife's name is Michelle, and we are a couple of Canadians in Morocco. In today's video, we're going to take a tour of the imperial city of Fez and see all that it has to offer, and hope that we don't get caught, or lost rather, in one of those 14,000 streets that make up the Medina. So let's head out and take a tour, see what we can see. But before that, let's take a look at the city in behind us here. Here's a view of Fez from the rooftop of our riad, the Caravan Riad. And it's just about 10 after 9 in the morning. Very, very quiet here. Other than the birds, you can hear the birds chirping. A little bit of cloud in the sky, but it's going to be a sunny day. As they all are here in Morocco. Pretty awesome. Here's a quick video of the rooftop patio at the Caravan. Try to stay out of the sun. We can go down and look into the courtyard. Pretty cool. Take a peek down there. That's a fountain down there in the center, actually. And this used to be an old school that was converted into a 7-suite riad. So yeah, Caravan. We're walking along on some of these narrow alleyways here in Fez, and we come across this. This is crazy narrow. It's just wide enough for one person to see. Let's walk down there and go see those two kooks that are sort of stuck in there. But look at that. Look at how narrow that is. Isn't that neat? Oh, there's Kooky Kanuki down there at the end. Oh, look, she picked up a buddy. Another strange little friend.
Turn to the right. This way.
We're going to turn to the right. So we're going to begin our tour starting in the Medina here in Fez. And we have a tour. This is our driver, Saeed.
Yeah.
And this is our tour guide, Younes. He's talking to the two strangers. But I'll swing around.
That is not in.
We'll get
After Merzouga.
Younes to say hi.
Hi.
We'll put Younes's contact information down in the video below, so if you want to take a tour with him, you can reach out to him.
Have a good day, guys.
Entering the Sbil gardens now. It's 8 hectares of gardens, magnificent gardens with over 1,000 species of plants. Recently redone in 2010. They invested millions of dollars to redo it. So. Quite something to see. Let's wander around and take a look what we can find here. And hey, look, there's the two weirdos and our guide Younes up front. Here's the fountains here in the gardens. Of course, they're not working right now, but they do work. Our guide tells us. Younes says they work. We're entering the cactus or the succulents area of the gardens, and they're Younes tells us there are over 250 species of aloe vera in this garden.
And then peel it, and then cut it, and then blend it with a little lemon. And a little
panoramic view of the gardens. I don't want to spend too much time here in the gardens, but wow, really nice, really, really nice. We're approaching the blue gate of the Fez Medina. And as we get closer to it, Younes will tell us more about it. But over here, they're pulling down all of the tall buildings so that you can see the blue gate as you approach the Medina. We're inside the gate now, and you see it was blue from the outside, but it's green on the inside. The blue-gray gate turned green. Just walking our way through the Medina.
This is here dried meat. We call it either with fat or with olive oil. The one with fat for regular people, and the one with olive oil for the people who suffer from cholesterol. If you started with this, it will end up with this one.
Okay. Then just spur
And with
comprei yeah, with the egg and
With the egg.
Yeah, it's a Moroccan breakfast.
Ooh, it's delicious. There's a reason why I'm fat.
There is the chicken. So, like you pick one, then he will kill it, then he will put it in the hot water to make it easier to pluck it, then cut it into little pieces and then give it to you very fresh. 5 minutes is enough to get your chicken ready for you. It should be halal. You know the word? It's like Jewish kosher. So what normally they do? First of all, when you take the chicken, he mentioned the name of God. The second, the chicken should face the east.
Yeah.
The third, he should do like
Very fast.
very fast, as quick as possible. So he should not start it. You can see the olives. So we have 3 kinds of the olives: the black, the green, and the red, and each one treated differently, salted, spiced, and preserved. The harvest season normally is November through January. So, and in the harvest season, they put a sheet on the floor, they shake the tree, and in one tree you can find 3 kinds. And then you hire some ladies to come to separate the black from the green from the red. And yes, and you can see the king, his brother, his son. When the king having a speech, it's always the son on the right side and the brother on the left side. And you can take a picture here of the real family. You can see the king, you can see his father, and you can see his grandfather, and the son and his wife. This is like the best for picture for anything you want.
Just entered the theological school, and we're in the main court area. And there's the crazies talking to Younes, and we're just talking about fresh foods and the Moroccan lifestyle. It's pretty awesome. Everything's fresh.
She's gonna like the 14th century, and it was built in 1350, and it took 7 years to be built, from 1350 till 1357, and it has 75 rooms for 150 students, which means like each room shared between 2 students, and those are the windows of the rooms where the students were staying back at that time. And look at this lovely courtyard, which is covered with Carrara marble, which is brought from Italy. In the past, Morocco and Italy exchanged merchandise. 1 kilo of sugar against 1 kilo of marble. It was a very good deal for the Moroccans. So the sugar is gone, but the marble is still here from the 14th century. The most important things that we are going to talk about our calligraphy. We have 2 kinds of the calligraphy. We have the cursive and we have the Kufic. The cursive, it's easy to write and easy to understand. The Kufic, it's hard to write and hard to understand. And the Kufic comes from a city called Kufa, which is in the Iraq. And the first edition of the Quran was written by Kufic. And the things which make the Kufic hard to read and hard to write, look, for example, your language English from left to right. Arabic from right to left. For the Kufic, sometimes we started from the middle, and then we go to the right, and then we continue. Sometimes it has a square shape, sometimes a round shape. You need to spend 6-7 years in a special school just to know how to write and how to read, like the Kufic. And also this one is a Kufic, but it works when it is soft, and it's composed of powder of marble, plaster, whitewash, and the egg white. And why we use the egg white? To protect it against humidity. Some verses taken from the Quran and some poetry from the 14th century till today. And every single motif has a meaning. For example, let's start from this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means we call them the companions of the Prophet, or the followers of the Prophet, or the first believers of the Prophet. These people are promised to go directly to paradise. So which means everybody knows that we have a day we call the Day of Judgment. This is the only people who will not be judged about anything, because we call them the first believer. That's why you can find them here. Look at this star here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means the 5 pillars of Islam. You know them?
Yeah.
Thank you. So that's the meaning of, like this one here. And also, we go to this beautiful, door. The door is one of the best gates in North Africa for 2 reasons. The first one is the door from the 14th century. The second thing, there's a chapter in the Quran, is scattered around here. So the chapter called the introduction. 7, like 7 verses here and 7 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 here. So which means it has 14, verses, which means the chapter has 14 verses. And normally this place is a private room for the ladies to pray. As you know, we cannot mix men with the women in the prayer. That's why in some mosques we have a private room for the ladies to pray. Sometimes we don't have that. What we normally do, if we don't have this room, when people, especially on Friday, when people come, we put men in front and the women behind. But we never put, or if we have tennis floor, yes, like in Casablanca. But we never put women in the front and the men behind. You know why? We're distracted. So which means when we pray, we bow. Yeah. So which means if we put a woman, men will never focus on the prayer. Sorry, that's.
We are now in a leather shop which overlooks the tanneries. And there they are, the famous tanneries of Fez. And we have a guide here.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Is it okay if we film?
Yes, definitely. This is the biggest and the famous tannery we have of North Africa from 18th century. The first time green skins from slaughterhouse was found in the white part. They put skins 1 week with salt, water, wine, and pigeon gratin, pigeon oil. Why? Because the ammoniac helps skin can be soft. With the lime, take the wool and the fur. Guys with glass with the boot.
In the white ones.
And square ones in the white parts. After 1 week, they put skins like wash machine down a big wash machine to wash them with the flour of Younes that you try to make of pigeon experiments. After, put skin different vat of colors. 4 colors. All natural dyes. Plant flowers, not chemicals. Guys with the black here because that's chemicals. Like a red from poppy flowers. Blue, indigo, green, wild mint, brown, cedar wood, orange, henna, black, mascara, gold. The yellow color in the roof. This is unique color with done by hand from palm granite skins, oil, and steel of saffron. Very expensive for each for dyed skins. After put 1 week in the line to take the wool to mix with something with the pigeon fur. After washing them, 2 weeks in colors. Each day move skins fixing colors. Each day. Like this done. Same time like we have dyed here with the special knife, like scrape the back of leather to become very, very soft. Skins all animals we eat. Colors, goats, sheep, cows. This is the best one for jackets. Upstairs we have more than 25 colors. 25 colors and 38 models for leather jackets. Sometimes you can choose to buy jacket here, no find size here, custom made. 3-4 hours will deliver to hotel. No problem, maybe you want to buy jacket, like custom made. Henna color, bring good luck. Okay? That's what we need. We do a size color, you can take 6 hours. Workers work like this. They work more with the rheumatism. Why? Because cold water in the winter, look, it's heavy to carry now.
Yeah, he was just up here.
Yes.
So
The big skins we put it here. Other small ones we carry with the small donkeys outside to dry them. So if you need to bring skins here, we give artisans to scrape them again to become very, very soft. We make after with this kind of products for the skins, we make like hammer or side. We make like purses, bags, handbags, slippers, everything. We hope to spend more
In the brass makers or the tin part of the Medina, and that little bowl, we bought one exactly like that from the man who made it. That's him there putting the bowl in the bag, standing next to Younes. All handmade. Excellent quality. Happy to have made a deal. Here we are at the King's Palace, and Younes is going to tell us a bit about it.
Every Moroccan city has a king's palace, but not great and beautiful as this one. This is here the biggest one here into Morocco, and it is extended over 7 centuries by various Moroccan sultans. I mean, from the 14th century till the 21st century. What is important, it has 82 hectares, which means a city inside the city, and more than that, it has a golf course inside it, which has 9 holes. Swimming
Wow.
pools for swimming, horse field, Quranic school, and the mosque. And now it's owned by Mohammed VI, our current king. He's a very good king. Most of the Moroccans, they love him. We're happy about what he's done. So now he's more than 20 years, working as a king, and we've seen a lot of progress, a lot of improvement. And you can see here we have 7 gates. The number 7 is a very religious number, so which means, God says, the paradise has 7, 7 gates, 7 skies, 7 earth, and he created the universe in 7 days. That's why number 7 is a very important, number. The last.
We're now at the textile area here in Fez, and we're watching them make a small tagine. He's going to make a cover for it now. Prior to COVID, this facility employed 54 people, and now they're down to 9. COVID really hurt them. But that first bowl that he made there in under 2-3 minutes. Now he's making the lid.
I don't know if you want to try now.
No, that's it. Can I try?
Yes. I will give you something to wear.
Look at that. A small tagine. And it's all done. Look, he's doing it. It's all kick wheel. There's no electrics.
My turn?
Yeah.
What's
With this
Michelle gonna make?
You kind of kick with the one. What is it?
Like this?
One foot on that finger,
Oh!
and then the other one.
This?
Wet your hand.
Oh, you spin.
He'll spin.
Okay, in?
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be the coolest ashtray ever.
It's gonna be a bowl.
Can we get a machine like this at home?
Absolutely. There.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you let the guy like that.
Okay. Still?
And now you catch it. Yeah.
You cut it.
I'm going to give you it straight. Yeah. This one. Very hard tight. Yeah. Same. Okay. Yeah. Hard tight. Easy. Baba, hit this bit. Hard tight. Yeah.
Ta-da!
We're in an area now where they make the mosaic tiles, and these guys are they're all making the tile. Well, here's some of the shapes that they make, and this is how they do it.
Always we start from this side.
Well, that's the end of another day here in Fez. I hope you enjoyed the tour as much as we enjoyed taking the tour. You get to see the sunset in behind us, and we'll see you next time. Remember, kind is cool. Cheers.